We interrupt this session to bring you Celestial Quest, the D&D show starring Cyrus, the Moody Dragon. Abandoned as a drake, he was found by Yuna, who is in search for unicorns with her phoenix friend Theo Delphine. But he has some serious anger issues, and it's to Cyrus to help find unicorns.
I regret nothing.
That was beautiful.
Wait, was that really all of it?
It was his version of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but as Cyrus.
The Moody.
Stupid dragon! You're making me look bad!
He's gonna fucking rip you to shreds.
I thought that was. I thought he gave you an
like, when
actual
you said
scripted
that-
recap. I was
When you said
excited.
that, just imagine Cyrus punching somebody and then they just fall down like Peter Griffin.
I don't do recaps.
I mean the one how. No.
I like how you and I both did that, Robert.
You know how he falls down and then he just falls limp and then he's just not moving, just like one arm is behind his back and then his leg is
Dude, I didn't like that show when I was a kid, but that fall always made me laugh.
Deuces and just fades. Just do the misty
after I
step.
found
What the
Family
fuck, Robert?
after I found Family Guy, I just stopped watching The Simpsons. I don't know, I found Family Guy more
I
enjoyable.
don't like his evil laugh.
That's
Yeah,
the game.
Family Guy was definitely better than The Simpsons. Change my fucking mind, viewers. Not that anyone's actually watching.
Fight my shiny metal ass.
Mm-hmm.
So who's got the recap today? Because it ain't gonna be me.
It's not me.
Katie.
What's happening?
Katie with the recap?
What happened?
So it's not Katie, we got this.
I'm turning my hat. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was.
Ba-ba-ba.
Thank you. But no, seriously, if anyone does want to do it, I'll do it.
You've been our resident recapper for pretty much the entire time, so
Yeah, but then you kind of blew it out of the water, and I was just like,
okay, but that was scripted.
Okay, I'll do this really fast. So,
Wait.
She's gotta stream it.
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's a conflict of interest?
Celeste, where's your Twitch stream thing?
no, I'm not streaming it right now. Not yet.
Come on.
Not yet.
Stop.
I'm gonna maybe start next week.
next week! We all
Last
have
time on Celestial Quest, we all come for your 3 runestones. I'm sorry.
come for the runestones.
God's healing.
Godless.
Godless heal. God.
Yeah, I healed. Did you?
I use healers healing.
Healers healing. I just every time I hear Anna announce that, I just think of Bone Weevil.
I remember the first time I did that, you guys were like, "Is that really what it's called?" I'm like, "Yes, that's what it's called."
You're using
The
a
movie song.
healer's kit to heal.
I use healers kit.
It could be healer's healing kit healing.
Or just
Fuck.
says healers kit.
It's I get why he started screaming out Bone Weevil, because the guy said, "Oh no, it starts moving," and he's like,
Oh
"Bone
no.
Weevil!" He's like, "But it's moving
no.
slow." I was just like, "Oh."
Oh no.
You can go ahead, Gladys.
Okay. Last time on Celestial Quest, Okay, that was the thing.
Oh, yeah, don't mind it.
Let's see. Theo successfully hunted a deer. Cyrus had gone mad at Koshka and for apparently trying to steal his meal. So Koshka went her way, he went his way. Kalia was just what the fuck's going on, and you know it's a sad unicorn. So after that, Theo cannot eat the deer because skin. So she asks Yuna for berries. Yuna's like, after she sees that Koshka had transformed, she informs Theo maybe you should get someone, you know, with actual claws to help you with that. And
Someone with actual claws looks at gigantic fucking cat.
you were sleeping. You can't say well, no, you weren't sleeping. You were just transformed and dangerous because you were gonna hurt people that approached you. With your teenagers.
You assumed that.
Well, of course. Anyway.
Anyway.
You assume that after she like grabbed you by the neck and threatened you and whatnot. Yeah, it's a safe assumption. But continue.
Shut the
So,
fuck up.
So as Cyrus was helping, he had mentioned to Kalia that his favorite meal was unicorns, without realizing that Yuna was actually heard that. She actually heard that. No, she has a really good perception. It made her sad, so she decided to go on a walk. While they were doing their shenanigans, and finally were like, okay, we're gonna get a move on. They didn't know where she went. Koshka went after her, but her being sad unicorn was like, I kind of want to be alone. And then afterwards, didn't realize that she had gotten past the perception of Cyrus's view. So it led to an argument. Afterwards, the team traveled for 8 hours, and everyone was pretty much trying to fix this little tension that had risen up from the argument of Yuna and Cyrus. Kalia, being mommy, was able to get both sides of the story, able to calm the dragon, talk to him, have him apologize to the party, and Theo became a teenager too. That's where we left off. Beautiful berries.
Alright. Thank you for that recap.
Of course. Skip some beats, but I want to get into it.
Oh, that's fine.
Of
That's
course.
fine.
Back to you, Celeste.
Thank you very much for that.
It
Where
go
we left off, we
rain!
have this weather of whatnot and who knows. Robert is here to make evil laughter, and there's an evil dragon. Anyways, yeah, so you guys find yourself finally at the perimeter of this town. Some of you, Kalia a little more than the rest, can get the familiar scent of seawater. This refreshing smell. Maybe not so refreshing for Kalia, but it's it's in the air. Koshka, you might feel a little more. It feels a little more bothersome for you than refreshing. Yuna, it probably just doesn't. You're like, huh? Oh, huh? And kind of goes over your head. However, you do notice.
Is that
Cyrus
a
kinda,
random
like,
water
sniffing in the
droplet
air.
floating through the air?
Huh?
Is that a random water droplet floating through the air?
Oh, it's so shiny. Sorry, I'll stop. And you don't quite see the ocean, but you see this town first. There are people, very few, but there are people kind of like wandering here and there. It looks like if you do see shops are like pretty much closing up. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Also, Katie, you left Roll 20.
I back. We no.
You're not in it.
No.
You're not in it.
I mean,
Okay. Wait, so are we at the town or were we a couple hours?
you guys are like maybe no, not hours. You guys are like
Sorry.
distance-wise not a couple feet. Like
Maybe a mile?
20 feet. Oh, we could. Or yeah, mile it
Okay.
is.
Okay, sorry. We're a mile away. Okay. And it's nighttime.
Yeah, I want to say it's around. I think you said travel for about 8 hours, so I'm gonna say it's like 6-7 p.m. It's getting dark.
Okay. Yuna just finished telling Theo about this nice scholar she had met in Simon.
I remind me when we're free so that I can take care of that with you.
Will do. And she goes, okay, well. After she finished, she's gonna look at Cyrus and go, well, thank you for apologizing. And keep working at it.
What is your passive perception? It's high, right?
It's a 17.
You see him not shy away, but just kind of turn his face, but you can't help but to see a smirk, like not a smirk, a smile.
As Yuna thanks him for the apology, Koshika just kind of headbutts him. Gently.
Yeah, he then, like, the smile immediately goes away, but he looks to you. Not threateningly, he just looks to you, like what? He doesn't say anything. Were you purring?
Yes.
Your DM is. I heard the first like second of it, but it cut off.
Ah, that sucks.
Aww.
I wonder if it's the dead cat doing it.
Oh my god. Gladys. God damn it.
It's because the thing that he buffed, like, to cover his microphone is called a dead cat.
Cyrus does look
It
at.
actually is called a dead cat.
Why?
I don't fucking know. It's just that's what the music industry calls that.
Yeah, let me go get my dead cat. Excuse me. Anyways, oh
Gets
my
a
god.
legitimate dead cat. Immense concern.
So Cyrus does look at you, Koshka. Your DM is very happy to hear the purrs, but Cyrus is, he's smart enough to realize like that's more of a good thing than anything else. So he welcomes that, but he like kind of like pretends to not notice. Like, well, not like he
shrugs
it's
it off.
acknowledged. It's noted.
Okay.
Cyrus noted.
Noted. Check mark on clipboard.
On the Koshka purrs check.
Oh, guys, it's getting really late. But there's the town. Do you guys want to get there first, or should we camp out again?
So, do we have any money?
She's gonna like kind of like point at Cyrus. He's got jewels.
Cyrus nods.
Where's your hoard?
He tilts his head. My what?
You're a dragon, right?
He nods. As
Yeah.
he expands he expands his wings and then retracts them, waves his tail at you. I'm pretty sure I'm a dragon.
So, where's your hoard?
He looks at Yuna. Like, the fuck is she mean?
Yuna's gonna like give a little glance between them and go, Kalia.
You see her that she's like sitting down after you guys were like trying to determine whether or not to leave, and she's like she just closes her books and gives a sigh, just stands up. Yes.
We have a dragon related question.
Okay. She walks on over. What might this question be?
Is Cyrus broken? He doesn't have a horde.
His eye just kind of twitches a little, but he tries to pay no mind to it.
Koshka pats Fio on the head with one of her tentacles.
Well, not necessarily broken. Though maybe he might be a late bloomer when it comes to that. There's nothing I think that is wrong with Cyrus. Then again, I am not what they call a physician of dragons.
Well, what treasures do you have?
Cyrus looks at Yuna, and then at Fio. He kind of like then looks up and puts his hand in his pocket, and he takes out, and you can see like some jewels and gems and gold, like gold pieces. And he says, "I have this."
And she's gonna point at it. Yeah, those are the jewels.
And Theo looks at it just like, oh, is that all of them?
He puts it back in his pocket and he just nods his head. Fio, you feel like that's not right.
Is it okay? So, where do you easily? I mean, aren't dragons supposed to have like a stash somewhere?
He shrugs. I didn't live in one place for long. I've just constantly been moving, especially when I met Yuna.
Hmm.
Can we stop asking questions about me?
Okay. One more question. One more question, big boy.
Yes?
If somebody were to take these jewels, what would you do?
No one's ever really tried to take anything from me. For the most
How
part.
would it make you feel if Koska decided to just snatch one of those jewels and leave?
I mean, you can try to snatch one.
I've done it.
Speaks the fucking timing on your. I mean, she can try to snatch one.
I've done it.
He sulks a little bit. He looks at you, Yuna, and he says, "Yes, I remember."
You said you didn't mind.
No, I guess I don't mind.
So you don't mind if people take them?
I don't mind if she takes them. And I don't mind if you take them.
She blinks. And then she looks to you now.
She smiles by and goes,
So,
Chiru, did you see your whispers?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Didn't notify me. Thank you.
am I supposed to protect his treasure?
Ask that one more time.
Am I supposed to protect his treasures?
Are you asking?
Yuna.
Okay.
no, you were actually supposed to lead us to a sighting of a unicorn.
Koshka, he grabs your tendril. You two continue.
She just
saw
growls.
A unicorn?
She nods her head. Yes, you said you had seen a unicorn. And you were going to take us there. This is the path, she like motions towards like the town we were taking. And well, unfortunately, you exploded 2 days ago.
Oh. Oh. I don't remember anything.
No, that's okay. Do not worry. We have the trail, and if we can see a map, maybe we can remember. It's gonna be okay.
She nods. No more questions.
Okay. Well, as I said before, should we camp out or should we head to town?
Cyrus, when no one really well, as you guys are figuring it out after letting go of Koshka, he starts digging a hole.
I guess we're camping.
Koshka sits down right where she's at and just watches Cyrus digging the hole, waiting.
Is it... I mean, is it safe to go into town?
It should be. Cyrus and you were able to pass through a couple of them. I think Kalia will be fine. Then she looks at Koshka. I forgot you, Yeah, we probably should wait.
You mean... Koska and Cyrus need to work on their transformation.
Cyrus stops. You hear the digging stop, and you see him like poke his head over like the dirt, looking at you.
Koshka looks over at you two as well.
You just see
And-
two pairs of eyes staring at you.
One of them squinting specifically at Theo.
She looks between both of you, and then she like shrugs. It's like it's true.
Do I have to do another con check to see if I can transform successfully?
No, I mean, actually, yeah, we'll do con checks, but it's a low number.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it. Bam.
Once she finishes transforming, she looks directly at Theo. Does she look exactly like she did before?
Yes.
Okay, she
Unless
looks.
you want to make a specific alteration. You know what? Yeah, if you guys want to make specific alterations to yourself, the con check or the numbers are going to be a bit higher.
Okay. She
So it's up
looks.
to you. Sorry.
Yeah, she looks the same then. She
Okay.
she glares at Theo and just says, "I believe my transformation is perfect." What problem do you have with it?
I just think you look kind of feral.
And that is problem how?
I mean, that you should probably stay in the wild, you know?
Well, I have spent. You see her look up in a with a contemplative expression. very, very many years in the wild.
That explains it. And I'm guessing Cyrus is the same, right?
He goes back to digging. You just kind of see a tail waving up here and there.
Thanks for looking out, Gladys.
What are you doing, Cyrus? He walks over to Cyrus to see him.
You see him kind of making a not a deep hole, but a wide hole, and using the dirt kind of like to make a little bit of a mound for him to lean on. You see him kind of curled up in it, but then he stands up when you come by, and he says, "Just making myself a spot to sleep."
Yeah.
Do you want one?
Oh, no. I'll just sleep with Mom.
Okay. He looks at Yuna. He looks away.
What? Were you gonna say something?
No.
Insight.
You hear Kalia sneeze off in the distance.
Koshka just kind of gives a shocked look at Kalia.
I was really hoping for that.
Can I insight?
You can insight him.
25.
He's lying. Even if I'm pretty sure if I roll, hold on, even if I roll deception, like
Not 20 again. Let's see.
he's lying.
Cyrus, you know.
He's not even good at it either.
She's like, you know, you can tell me anything, right?
I'll I'll ask you later. Just remind me. He's like keeping. Oh, he's trying to look away so that both Theo and Yuna don't look at him. Or if you guys are looking at him, he's looking away.
You just hear her go. Okay, Cyrus. I respect that.
Thanks.
Are you two like a chick out there? I've been confused on Cyrus's position in this group.
He tilts his head looking at you. He looks back at you, tilting his head and not narrowing his eyes like aggressively, but curiously. Together, we're in a group, aren't we?
Yes.
So that means yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. But you see Yuna as a possession.
I see all of you as my possession.
All of us?
Excuse me?
He looks at you, yes.
I am nobody's possession.
He nods, you're my possession.
You see her flexing her claws. The look on her face, she's not happy with that comment.
He narrows his eyes as if, like, he thinks that you're kind of like challenging him for possession. And then you see him flexing his arms and his hand, his claws just poking out a bit. You recognize this.
It just means that we're all friends, Koshka.
She turns her attention to Yuna. That is not what the word possession means.
Yeah, or like diamonds and gems, like objects.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I mean, we're best friends, right, Cyrus?
Yes, you're my possessions.
Jet says hi to all of you guys, by the way.
Hello, Jet.
Hiya, Jet.
Hello.
Wait, did I miscount? Is there 6 of us instead of 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 5 of us.
There used to be 6, but one of our guys left.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was more of
Robert.
Robert was more
he
of
was
a
a
spectator
guest.
than a...
When he says that, she goes, "See, friends."
I am never going to get through to you, am I?
Get through to me, what?
Your naivety. Being a possession, being an object that is owned by someone does not make you their friend.
Then what does it mean?
It means that owner has a right to do whatever they want with you.
You see her kind of pause at that, and then she gets quiet as she thinks.
I mean, wasn't this established already?
You know, you're not... You're... The answer is no, you know.
But that was not established?
To a degree was established, but to a degree it was more glossed over.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, yeah, I'll just keep it at that. I'm not gonna give
Yeah,
detail.
no, I was waiting to see if anyone was gonna insight or anything like that. Or... But anyway, you see her shake her head. Well, see, words are just words. I guess it's just about the feeling.
When did Aldi get here?
But
Ground is ground.
Words are words.
Sorry.
well, how does it make you feel when Cyrus gets mad at you for taking a walk?
You see her ears kind of like loop down, and she's frowning.
See, that is what I mean by possession. You are not friend, you are belonging. And she glances over at Cyrus to see how he's responding to all of these allegations.
I mean, it's not all bad. I mean, dragons are supposed to be very protective of their hoards and possessions. They would even, kill somebody if they stole even a copper coin from them. So I would say you're pretty safe with Cyrus.
until Dragon decides that he is too hungry to keep you around.
Well, I wouldn't let him eat.
Bold of you to assume he would not try to eat you too.
He wouldn't.
You see her smoke. Smoke. You see her smirk. Believe me, the curiosity is there. He wants to know what you two taste like just as much as I do.
You guys hear a low, hummed growl.
Well.
Koshka looks back at Cyrus.
He's narrowing his eyes at you.
Do not try to hide it. I've seen the way you look.
Well, can I say that C is not on the menu?
I know that she is not.
For now.
That's Arata.
Huh?
So did I just hear Arata?
No, he's trying to hold like. I feel straining to say those things.
Yes.
Koshka just replies with, for now.
You see him again narrow his eyes and his shoulders kind of hunch, but then he takes a deep breath and exhales. You guys see, if you're looking at him, there's not, it looks like green colored smoke exit his mouth as he exhales, and he relaxes himself, and he just turns back to his little bed and continues to fix it up.
Koshka pats him on the head with her tentacle.
He tenses up and attempts to grab your tentacle.
As long as he isn't trying to harm her as he does so, she's not gonna try to avoid it.
No, none of this is threatening. Like he seems aggressive, like he's coming off aggressive, but he's not going to
So I'm
harm.
gonna slap it on. I was like, get off.
So if he does grab your tendril, he grabs it and you can feel him squeeze it, but then immediately soften his grip and just let go.
She smirks. I will hold my tongue for once.
Cat, got your tongue.
She pinches the bridge of her nose. As if I have never heard that one before.
Koshka, whenever people tell you that you just eat them. Right, now feels looking kind of tasty.
I think I'm gonna go forage.
Gonna go what?
Forage.
Forage. I thought you said something else.
Porridge.
She's good. Yeah, porridge.
Yeah, I was a little confused, but I was trying to make sense of it.
Oh, it's fine because she
You-
said that kind of low.
Yuna and the Three Bears.
Then she kind of like looks over at Cyrus and it's so adorable.
It really is.
Shush.
She's gonna say, "Is it okay if I can go forage?"
You see him. You're looking at his back because he has his back turned to you guys. If you want to look closer at the details of what he's doing, you can roll investigation. Otherwise, he says, well, yes, you can do that.
Sure. Wait. So where to what? Is it insight?
If you want to see the, well, actually, you know what? I think it's more along insight, not. I was saying investigation more for the like bodily response, but insight will will do.
Oh, did I do insight? Sorry.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
Yeah,
I think
that's kind of why I said it, like.
So it's a 15 instead, because my
Okay.
investigation is +2, my insight is +1.
I'm gonna wait for Gladys, and then if you want
Well-
to, you can.
While they're rolling, go check out stream chat over in the
What am I
Vaskerheim Discord.
doing?
I will, if you
What am I
want to.
doing?
To insight Cywis.
Insights.
Theo doesn't care.
All right, cool.
Hey, we both got 15. Wait, you did insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
we still both got 15.
Why is my name Chonkru?
Why is my name Chongru?
Oh my god. Okay, wait, so you want me to switch it to Indes? I'll just take away 9 points.
It's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll just
that's
take
fine.
away 9 points.
You both do notice that he is tense when you ask that, but you can see he's doing a job, not nor good, but good nor not good, but not bad. A job at keeping himself tamed from his own emotions. In other words, you can tell like he's trying not to get upset, but he does say yes.
Wait, what was the question?
The trigger? Yuna pulled the trigger by asking if she can go forage.
Oh,
Well, you guys were kind of filling up the bottle to the rim with your tendril petting him and the correction of possessions versus friends, and her asking to go forage after getting sad was the final straw. I used like 3 different types of examples of. You know, I'm not gonna dig into it. You know, you guys got the picture. Go ahead.
Oh, Cyrus, do I have permission to grieve you?
Does she actually ask
you
that?
kidding? Were you kidding?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was oh my goodness. I was already like, okay, anyways.
Right then.
Wait, what is
Yuna-
Kalia doing during all this?
Because I can't think of anything to do at the moment. Just
So
reading a
book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception. I have my D&D thing open, don't I? No, I don't. Whoops. Okay, gotcha. Pretty sure it's a 14, but let me double check. Yeah, 14.
Would you like to keep your 14 or do you want to roll perception?
I say 14's pretty high. I'll keep it.
You think something's coming at you.
I think something's coming at me.
Do you want to maybe do something about it? Question mark.
I want to know.
Please
what
say
it
no.
is.
Please say no. Please. Just stare at it like a deer in the headlights.
We're not going to stare at it like a deer in the headlights.
Fine, stare at it like a landfish in the headlights.
What the fuck? How's it coming at me? Or from what direction?
No.
Hmm?
Huh?
What direction is it coming at me from?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't?
You have to roll for it.
Well, you going to 14? Are you gonna do something about it? I'll give you
I will.
2.
I'm gonna try to block it with some agua.
Okay, roll Arcana.
Y'all motherfuckers doing some weird ass fucking voodoo shit over here.
Some mystical shit.
This is some mystical shit.
This is
Oh, damn.
some
I rolled a 10.
mystical
That's
shit right
horrible.
here.
This is mystical shit right here. You see something like with your peripheral coming right at you, and you try to respond with kind of protecting yourself with water. You didn't realize that you're sitting on more like a dirty, like more like a dirt pile than grass or water. So I'm gonna say there isn't too much water there. So you kind of like lift up some water, well, from a reservoir, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be from your reservoir, yeah. Okay, no, you just didn't pull it up in time, and you managed to just kind of like clip the bottom half of whatever this projectile is, and you just a bunch of loose dirt falls all over your body onto your reservoir, your closed reservoir of water is all dirtied up with um dirt, dirtied up with dirt. Yes, there's dirt on you.
Okay, who the
Now
fuck
it's
did
mud.
this?
Now it's
Um,
mud.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull the water out and just like leave the dry ass dirt behind and look around for what the fuck did this?
You
I
look
swear.
around, you see, Koshka, what are you doing exactly?
Koshka is still watching and waiting for Cyrus to settle into his hole,
Okay,
so she can
Uh,
settle onto him.
you see, Yuna and Theo walk off to forage. You see Koshka's watching Cyrus, and you notice Cyrus is digging a hole.
Take
Fixing
your
up his
time
hole.
and dig. Done.
You see that he's just about done, and you see him kind of lift up a pile of dirt, look at it, and then just fling it behind him, and it land at your feet.
Yet again, accidentally throwing dirt at you.
He
Or
tends to
is
have
it
a habit of doing
accidental?
this, apparently. Accident, right? Accident.
Hey, accidents happen.
Oh my god, I thought he was yelling at his cat or something. Like, hey!
No, I would have called him a dipshit first.
That sounds about right. I mean, wouldn't you call Cyrus that? Anyways.
Yes. But here's the thing, I would call him that. Koshka, she'd find some other more creative insult.
Yeah.
Kalia? Did you want to do anything about it?
Yeah, what? I was asking if I can see
Oh.
anything about like where the fuck this possibly could have came from and who done it.
She literally just explained that it was Cyrus digging his hole and very
Oh,
carelessly throwing the dirt behind him.
I was not putting two and two together.
Clearly! So Jets in the stream chat called us smart, and you just proved him right. Or her. Don't mean to assume your gender.
Thank you. I am just simply going to stand up and move positions and go back to reading.
You do that.
Living up to last session's recap, while Kalia read her book.
The end.
Kalia, where specifically do you reposition yourself?
I don't feel like I can trust Cyrus, ironically. I have a feeling he's gonna like turn around and be like you know how whenever you're like sitting in the smoke of a fire, you try to move and he follows you around.
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling is going to happen.
Why do you think Koshka stays so close?
That's what I have a
She's seen this happen, so she stays close to give her a chance to keep an eye on where he's throwing it before he throws it.
fuck it.
But
I'm
also
gonna-
because she
I'm
knows
gonna-
that he doesn't like her.
I'm going to.
the iconic ants sigh.
Ants!
Ants. Ant-Man!
God, let a man think for half a second about
Insects.
But it's apparently her child. God damn it!
It's kind of sad when your character becomes the mom of the group.
Speaking from experience, are you?
Mama Atra's always available to help.
You know what? I'm gonna rip off. I feel like she's. What tacos?
What tacos? Wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what, Gladys? What?
Up in the right corner. I'm like, what?
Because you were saying to Robert to have fun at the wedding, drink all the cake and get up fucked and eat all the booze, so I said taco.
Oh my god.
Dude, I thought you were psychic or something. Because I had tacos for dinner.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Okay.
know she typed that, so I'm like looking around all over the place. Where the fuck?
What?
Tacos?
I mean-
Where?
What time is it, real fast?
I'm gonna say it's like late 7. Like pretty much right now.
She's going to decide to take a nice stroll around. Just walk.
As you get up to decide to stroll around, Cyrus immediately stops and looks at you, and he says, "Where are you going?"
Just a stroll.
He just
You must stop treating creatures as your possessions.
he kind of like he lifts his tail and just kind of hits you with it.
I want to catch
Oh,
it.
hard. Catch it. Go ahead. We'll roll dexterity. He's not gonna roll anything. You
Hey!
catch it. You see him attempt to kind of like whap you with his tail, and your eyes just immediately locked on. Your irises split, and you do your like that cat butt wiggle where you coordinate and you pounce onto this tail, and you see him kind of jump up as he looks back at you and he says, "What? Let go!"
You gave me toy.
He attempts to pull his tail from underneath you.
Hang on a sec. I gotta do my own save here.
Don't you dare!
She bites it.
Duh, you do that.
No damage. Just kind of a nibble.
Ah! And he's going to aggressively pull his tail out. Ah! That's a bad one. As he tries to pull his tail from underneath you, instead he accidentally. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna make it that your nibble turns out to be an actual bite on his behalf, like he fucked up
Because he fucked up.
because he fucked up. So
Bite
you
damage
actually
is
do
usually
damage.
1d4.
He took 2
And then
damage.
it's just a nipple, and then he just pulls his tail to the point where it just sinks the fangs
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, he pulls his tail and it just. It's not that it entices you more, it's that you kind of like, you slipped a little bit, so your weight kind of fell forward on his tail, and you legitimately bit his tail.
Wait, do I taste blood?
Yes.
She releases. she releases the bite and just sort of smacks her lips.
He pulls his tail and grabs it, and he just like you can see him tensing up and staring at you.
She smiles ever so sweetly at him.
First blood.
So this is what dragon tastes like.
Cyrus is being eaten before his own eyes.
God, can you shut up? I was about to growl and I was gonna do it and you fucked it up.
Growl with me.
Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Damn it, Katie!
Not my fault.
You made me laugh.
Blame Yuna.
Ugh.
You put Dangly in front of Cat. What do you expect to happen?
I'm gonna actually roll. No, I won't roll because if I get a nat one, it's gonna be really bad and no one's there. Well, Kali is still. Well, no, Kali left.
Kali's taking a
Do
stroll.
it! Do it! Do
Uh,
it! Never back down from a roll. If you see an opportunity,
Ah! He's gonna attempt to tackle you, but not menacingly, not attacking you, just tackle you.
he's going for the glump.
Damn, kinky.
I take the tackle, but as soon as he's got me on the ground, I want to try and flip it over so that I have him pinned.
Wow, kinky.
I hate you guys. You go ahead and would that be a strength v strength?
I think that might be athletics versus athletics, because we're doing something specific.
Okay. Yeah, okay, athletics it is.
Ah!
Yes,
Fucking
congrats!
hell! By the way, that's 2 nat 1s this session.
Oh my god.
Oh
And
wait,
a nat 20.
no. 3 naturals.
Yeah, 3 naturals. Alright. Gladys, Anthony.
What?
3
Yeah,
naturals.
well, I know. I heard.
Okay, just making sure that you took note of it.
Gladys is little.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
She's
I
gonna be
need to-
slow as fuck.
I need to put something like on the screen with a fucking a nat
Critical
counter, a crit
The
counter.
critical
Count.
I'm
You-
gonna work on figuring something out for that for next session.
Okay.
Every single time a nat is like done, like boink.
You let him tackle you because you have this planned out. You're going to use his momentum against him. And as he tackles you, you don't realize he kind of like just hit your face, like he swatted your face with his tail, and it just threw you off long enough for you to just fall just on your back, and now he just has you pinned. And oh my god, like
That is what I was trying to do.
you guys are
But
so
you
fun.
won.
Oh.
Can you feel
Co-
it tonight?
Shut the fuck up, ants!
I server muted him.
Wait, you did? Wow, nice.
Wow, nice.
Koshka
Okay,
just
okay.
Koshka just smirks up at him. Oh, you want to have fun, do you? You have naked woman underneath you?
You see him, his lips kind of quivering as he's mad, and he has his, not claws in you, but on, like, he's holding on to you. And when you say that, his expression changes ever so slightly to a more quizzical one, as he doesn't know what you're getting at.
With her bottom right arm, she runs a finger just very gently down his chest, going down towards his abdomen. Why are you
Going for
so
the kill.
confused?
He grabs your neck with his claws. Stop
He's
that.
going for. He's going for the kill.
Oh, please. Harder.
Fuck you! Make this so difficult, Ultra! Damn it, Ultra!
Oh, please, harder.
Son.
Damn it, Ashley, you're making me look bad.
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Son!
Oh. I fucking love that scene. And yes, that is what I was going for. I just didn't want to use the word daddy there. Because
Oh, thank
he's
God you
so
didn't.
much younger than her.
He's going to let go of you and kind of flap his wings to kind of lift himself off from you. And he just decides to leave you be, since he did catch on to himself, like he's getting mad and he's going to hurt you. He should not do that because he gets in trouble for that.
Oh, but fun was just beginning. Why do
He's
you
gonna-
quit now?
He's gonna kneel, like kind of like bend over and grab some dirt. He's gonna throw it at you.
I want to catch it and throw it back.
Roll. Dex check.
Oh, damn it.
You catch it, but it kind of crumbles in your hand, so you have like a third of the dirt in your hand.
Okay, I throw that third of the dirt back. This poor dragon can't catch a break.
He kind of hits it with his tail and it just splatters. And then he kind of turns away from you, hitting it with his tail, and he goes to his hole and curls up in his hole, looking around for. You see him just kind of searching, his eyes kind of wandering, as they look at one thing, and then his head turns, looking at where Kalia went, and then back to like Yuna's direction, back to Kalia's direction. And at one point, he just glances at you for a moment, and then goes back to looking at the two different directions.
Oh, settle down. They will return.
He looks back at you. He's kind of like hiding behind a little pile of dirt. As when he looks at you, he just puts his wing between his gaze and your gaze, so you no longer see his face. But yeah, that's it from him for now. If you do, unless you persist.
I'm going to relocate so I can see his face.
When you relocate yourself, you can see again, like you kind of like walk over and you peer over and you see him, and again you see his eyes shift back and forth until they quickly look at you, and again his other wing slowly kind of goes between you and him.
I'm gonna lay down on top of him.
You do that. You feel no resistance.
If they do not come back, I'll bring... She looks over in Kalia's direction. What even is she?
I don't know, but she is. And then he stays quiet.
She is?
He does not respond.
You know, you have these moments where you are very fun. And then you have these moments where there's just no point in dealing with you.
Then why do you deal with me?
'Cause the fun moments are, well, very fun. They make it worth it.
Have you met a dragon?
Met? No. Before you, I tried to avoid any dragons I ever came across, but there's only been one so far, so... I can't
gonna-
remember. Was that one... I can't remember from that first session. Was that one the red one, or was it a different color?
You said right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back to that because hold on. You
Yeah,
guys
we'll
stay
we'll
here.
double check the VODs later. Don't worry about it.
I do need that. Hold on. Hey,
Ow.
sorry. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. If we're doing this, Jets, I gotta mute us real quick. Give us just a couple of moments. And we're back. Sorry about that, Jets.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to stand up, and he's going to just have you like fall off. Do you resist?
Yes.
I
I wrap my top arms around his like around his shoulders and just hold my legs up so that I'm not touching the ground.
Wait, can I have like heard what exactly you guys said there by watching the VOD?
That's not how that works, Katie. Nice try. No,
You can
actually,
watch the VOD.
no, I muted the recording, so you wouldn't have been
No,
able
actually,
to.
you're not supposed to say that, so she has to watch it and then gets nothing.
Fuck, you right. God damn it. I just lost myself a view.
Yeah. um. Let's see. You do that. I'm gonna say roll strength with advantage. And there's a reason I'm having you roll, so don't you worry. Also, Theo, Yuna, if you guys want to message each other like while this is happening, you can.
Even with advantage, what the fuck?
Koshka?
God damn it.
Can we roll investigation to look for berries?
And roll me a
Or
uh,
nature?
survival.
Survival. Okay. Let's do it, Theo.
Nope.
The fuck, Theo? Theo, what are you like best at? What is your best attribute?
It's charisma. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Wow, what is going on?
Okay, they're having a party apparently, and I wasn't invited.
Fuck those guys.
What the f- Eh.
Okay, so I am best at charisma. No,
Charisma.
dexterity.
Dexterity. Cool. Cool, cool. Koshka, I'm gonna say that you do wrap your tendrils around him. But you more so kind of shift your weight, and Cyrus more like falls back, and he falls back with you hitting the floor and him landing on you.
So he's on top of me again?
He is, yeah, he is on top of you, back to you, and your tendrils are wrapped in. So it just kind of like you're sandwiched between the earth and him.
Oh, I knew you were atop.
Top of what?
Top of me.
Theo, I'm gonna try role playing with you on this stat check here.
You know, you're a bit distracted by these constantly shifting emotions to you found some berries, maybe a handful. Yuna, I mean, wait, no. Yuna, you found that. Theo, you found like 3 berries, but they're really good berries.
I have a +3. So that's
Plus 3? Alright, you found plus 3 more berries than Yuna. You guys compare your fruits of labor. She has 3 more berries than you, Yuna.
He smells a little bit. Good job, Theo.
You seem sad.
Yeah, I am.
Is it what I said about the whole possession thing?
She nods her head.
I didn't mean to make you sad. It's just how dragons usually, I mean, from what I know, that's how dragons usually act. I mean, I guess, like, when I was first made, I was kind of the possession of a dragon to protect his treasures and stuff. So, and I still don't know what happened from there to now, but I know that you took care of me and that I was friends with you.
I understand. Thank you for trying to cheer me.
But I didn't mean to offend you.
She shakes her head. Not your fault. I guess as Koshka said, I just am naive. No, I don't blame Cyrus. He doesn't know much about himself either.
Well, Cyrus is naive too, so there's no shame in being naive. It's great being naive. If you had all the answers, then what fun would the world be?
She's my sister.
That's why creatures adventure, because they like going into the unknown.
Fuck.
You know, it's just more exciting and better that way.
Mm-hmm. I see your point. But Koshka wasn't wrong either. I'm probably just, if I'm not a friend, and I'm just a possession, all I am is just food.
Well, if you're just food, wouldn't he have already eaten you? Usually you don't, hold on to food for that long. If he was hungry, he would have already done so, right? Because
If he were that hungry.
well, I think that is Cyrus ever full? I mean, he keeps you around and he's very protective of you. I mean, there's a reason that you're still here. I don't think he wants to eat you.
That's because I promised to help him with controlling his emotions.
And have you been controlling his emotions?
I've done so, but I've also triggered some times. I've triggered his anger sometimes too.
I mean, you may be a unicorn, but you're not a god.
This whole party is a trigger warning for Cyrus.
What are you talking about?
Because you may be a unicorn, but you're not a god.
No, I'm not. I've said many times I'm not perfect. But even so, I try really hard.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get sad every time you mess up. I mean, that's what makes you better. Your faults. Your faults make you stronger.
I try not to let it bother me. But it's hard, it does really hurt. And I would have tried not to, or I would have tried to brush Koshka's words off. But he said it himself. He told Kalia his favorite food was still unicorn.
Has he ever tried a unicorn?
Do you
see her-
recall? Okay, never mind. Never mind. You remember.
You see her just like is quiet for a while, and then she very like sadly nods her head.
But you think that's the only reason he keeps you around, so he can save you for later?
I don't want to believe it. It's after everything I'm hearing, it's hard not to think about it anymore.
Well, I mean, if you feel threatened, you can always leave whenever you want.
I can't,
Why not?
cause I made a promise.
What was the promise?
I promised Cyrus I would help him.
But you have helped him. Are you gonna help him until he dies?
He said until he had control, and you can see he doesn't have the grasp of it yet.
And what if he never gets?
I'd like to think he can. He's improved so much.
Well, then I believe that if you believe that, then you shouldn't be sad or thinking he's going to fail. Like, if he eats you, doesn't that mean he fell?
Mm-hmm.
And if you believe he wants to eat you, isn't that you thinking that he fell?
She doesn't answer.
That's like, I mean, you should have more faith in Cyrus. If you trust him, then maybe just look close in the eye and say, Cyrus just isn't that kind of person. And then slap her.
Hmm.
Bold
You
of you
saw
to
her
assume that would bother her.
Harder.
You assume she wouldn't like it.
It's like harder.
You saw her like getting inspired by your words, Pio, but then the last part you saw her kind of retract and go, "Ooh." Okay. No, you're right, Theo. I shouldn't let this get to me. I've been able to get past it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
She's gonna hug her.
He hugged you.
Game over. Go home. Back to your bubble.
And if he ever messed up, I burn his booty.
Come back, 6. Come back next game, 6.
Thanks, Theo. But I'd rather you not hurt him, and then your fire won't hurt him either.
Then I'll have Koska catch his tongue.
Fuck you, Katie. But that is fucking hilarious. I love it.
I just gotta be patient. Remember patience?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just gotta do it. Take a deep breath. I can do this.
She takes a deep breath.
Right. I think this should be enough.
I beat you.
You did beat me.
She stands proud.
But I'll win next time.
She jumps out.
You guys are walking back?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Koshkar's response, and then we can make this verbal. Verbal.
I mean, we can start the verbal now if you want.
How far did you guys walk, by the way?
I can see what's happening. And they don't have a clue.
Is she
They'll
singing?
fall in love and hear the bottom of
Isn't that like a copyright infringement?
Not necessarily. That does technically fall under the realm of parody, because it's a person singing it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Damn it. I wanted to
Fair
keep
fair
in trouble.
use. Fair use is the what I was looking for. Plus, she did less than 5 seconds, so even if we did play the actual song, as long as it doesn't exceed 5 seconds,
What
they
if we
can't
did the
legally
actual
do it.
song like 5 seconds every other minute? Anyways, yeah. How far did you guys walk away? Like 30 feet?
Yeah, they were like 30
30, 40 feet. Okay.
Mhm.
It's gonna take you
Same.
guys like a couple of minutes to come back. Alright, Koshkar.
Koshka, she shakes her head despondently as Cyrus says that. If you think this is being tested, then you are failing, and miserably at that.
Kind of. You see his body just, his general presence soften as when you say that, and he not frowns, but just like twitches his mouth as he thinks back to not too long ago when he honestly did fail. And he looks away from you especially when you mention the word failed. Like just like that word, you just like you hit something. And he looks back at you and he says, I know.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do my best to not be a failure.
Well, if you truly want not to be a failure, then you must learn to take things in stride. She lays one of her hands on his shoulder. Take it from me. Most of the time, my kind, they leave pack
We keep the new car.
of their own will.
That's her. She bought that.
We still have our leader, and we still interact with pack, but we tend to live alone. I was exiled from pack. I have failed many times. Certainly more times than you. She looks down at him and then looks over at Yuna. Even more recently than I would like to admit.
Normally, I would say that he would incite you, but Cyrus isn't. He's a dummy bear. Continue.
Your object, the precious one. She frustrates me just about as much as I frustrate you. And, well, you saw it. I let the frustration get the best of me. I do not normally do that.
He looks over in the direction of Yuna, Fio, seeing them coming back. Fio, like, you notice a bright light kind of coming from Fio as she has a little bit of flames embracing her body. Not like how she usually does. It's more like censorship of like nipples and other places. Cough.
Nipples
And,
and cunt.
Well. Yes. Um, but yeah, and then he looks back at you and he says, "Why would she?" And he stops mid-sentence and then he says, "Oh, okay." Kind of understanding your frustration.
It is good to know not everyone in this group is as naive as she. She takes her hand off of his shoulder and gently slaps his cheek.
He's gonna attempt to grab your hand. Post slap.
Post slap. She's not gonna avoid it.
Okay. He successfully grabs your hand, and again you feel that squeeze. No claws digging in, just the squeeze, and then you can feel like he's squeezing, but then he forces himself to let go.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. You need to let go of that anger.
He narrows his eyes and then looks back at Yuna and Fio. Yuna, you don't have to make a wisdom check, but you sense a fluctuation, like of his anger, kind of like rising and falling, and rising not as high and falling not as low, but it seems to become steady.
When she senses that, she looks over in his direction.
You can see him staring at you guys, particularly you.
Well, now she's staring back at you.
He then looks to Fio.
She is eating berries.
Koshka, what is your passive perception?
It is not very high. 9.
Roll perception.
Perception. Let's not roll performance for once.
Okay.
Didn't have 'em?
You
That's a
just
ma-
hear a growl.
Good work.
We got 3 different types.
What is it this time?
When you look at him, you don't see like any expressions on him, but you did just you hear the growl, and he looks at you and he says, "What do you mean?"
What are you
Oh,
growling
well.
about this time?
Oh, I'm hungry.
Then we should go hunt.
And what's the other one?
There is perfectly good village right here.
Like, he just probably.
He kind of perks up at that.
What about tomorrow?
Roll perception. And feel roll perception.
Koshka is gesturing towards the village.
You guys heard this. I'm assuming you have at least a +2.
I have a +5.
Okay, you both heard Koshka. You hear Cyrus say, "I'm hungry," and then you guys hear, "There's a perfectly good village," and then you see her gesture to the village. Coming into mommy mode now.
She's gone. How far away is she?
You're like 10 feet.
She's gonna teleport right between them.
You do that,
If
Koshka.
go ahead.
Oh, Koshka, there is suddenly a bunch of glitter just kind of surrounding you. You notice Yuna, and it's a little bit startling how quickly she got there. But your eyes immediately just kind of hone in on one of these glitters, and
Yeah, she looks at some of the glitter, then moves her eyes back to lock with Cyrus's gaze, maintaining a mischievous grin the entire time.
he watches you. He's not quite sure what you're up to.
Can you take care of
He looks at Yuna, and he thinks he got caught, so he feels a little nervous. Yuna suddenly disappeared from your side, and you just see like a silhouette of glitter around, and you see that she's suddenly between Cyrus and Koshka.
I start making my way over there.
Koshka, please tell me you were joking.
She maintains eye contact with Cyrus. I don't know. Was I?
He looks between Koshka and Yuna, and he says, "I thought you weren't, he got caught."
Koshka reaches over Yuna and just scruffles the hair on his head.
Wait, on his head?
Yes, his head.
He not smacks, but he lifts your hand away from his head as he makes a low growl at that, but trying not to let it bother him, but it's obvious that it kind of does.
It is so adorable watching you get flustered. But yes, if you must know, I was joking. Kind of.
Unit insight? Question mark?
I don't think she needs an insight.
Yeah. But if she rolls a nat 1, that'll be great.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Feel
Can I use my
approaches.
passive?
Ah, fine. What's your passive?
17.
You whore! Yeah, you know the truth. Which is pretty much exactly what I just said.
And
Feel
she goes.
approaches.
Sorry, go ahead. Feels approaching. Yuna just she just sighs. Koshka, you might be joking, but Cyrus might think you're serious.
Cyrus looks away immediately when you say that.
Koshka looks over at the town. What if I was? And
What's
you,
going on?
as she's looking at the town, you can see a hungry expression on her face.
Then I will ask you politely not to.
Not to... what?
Not to hurt or eat the humans.
But the humans have such a... Humans are... There's such variety.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you know, you hurt a human, you kill a human, and then they send armies and hordes and whatever to take you down, and it becomes a hassle, and then, you know.
Oh, please. I've been hunting adventurers for 500 years?
Okay.
Yeah, but if you go into town and make it public,
Who says I have to go into town? It is not that difficult to lure a stupid human. Just like train passing by. I don't. She doesn't actually say the train thing.
Cyrus looks at you. What's a train?
Koshka, if
something your little brain.
you're gonna be with us, then you're not gonna be hurting or eating humans, okay? I don't want you influencing Cyrus to do what he doesn't want to do.
Or feeding people crow.
You. Koshka narrows her eyes and looks down at Yuna. Then she looks up at Cyrus. Does she truly speak for you? Do you truly not want to eat humans anymore?
I looks
Humans
at
are
you.
good cooks.
Humans are what?
Humans are good cooks.
That is true.
What is true? That they are good cooks, or that she
food
speaks
that
for
they make.
you?
You see, when you guys look at him, he says the food that they make, and he kind of like starts to drool, is much better than the way they taste.
I will give you that, but I like the mystery of biting into flesh and not knowing what taste will be until I actually taste it. The different diets make them all taste unique.
Well, they kind of taste kind of meaty, sweetie.
Some of them do, others taste bitter. And I had one that tasted like fire. Burning.
You are what you eat.
Precisely.
And I guess you are a mouse then.
Yuna's gonna
Wait.
turn around to Cyrus now.
Wait,
Cyrus is trying to avoid gaze. He's facing you, but he's trying to avoid gaze.
Koshka smacks Theo with her
the
tentacle.
gaze or the gaze?
I don't touch the gaze.
I don't. I have standards. Koshka smacks Theo in the back of the head with the soft side of her tentacle.
You do that.
Cyrus, remember what you're working for.
Cyrus. Nod. He kind of like drops his head like I got in trouble, and he looks at you and he nods. Yes, I know, but I'm hungry.
Yes, and she's gonna like gesture around. There's plenty of wild animals.
And berries.
He kind of glances over at you, Theo, when you say berries.
He eats a berry.
He doesn't eat berries.
You see him stick out his tongue at you, like not like pout but like he drops his jaw, like his lower jaw, like kind of like. He more like drops his tongue, not stick his tongue out at you.
Like the visual representation of a gag rather than the auditory representation.
Yes.
Besides, if you are hungry, you can just go hunt.
But humans are so easy.
They,
But you're right.
They truly are.
Yeah, but then, you know,
I thought Cyrus liked the challenge.
Hey, you fucking. He looks at you. You fucking.
ugh.
You fooled him. You don't even have to roll shit. You fooled him already.
Like, yeah, he was like, ooh. And, oh, is Cyrus not? Oh, I guess he is kind of a bad hunter. I beat him.
He glares at Theo.
She's gonna look at Cyrus. Do you want to prove her wrong?
He's glaring at her, and when you ask that, he just nods.
I have idea.
She's gonna be like, she's gonna like do like a little fist pump in the air and go, then go do it.
I have idea.
You need a head start, Cyrus?
If we hunt in town, humans in groups are much harder than animals.
I'm already promised that I wouldn't hunt the humans.
Okay, you still never answered my question. So, this promise of yours, was it because you truly want not to hunt humans anymore?
I just want to be better.
Be better what?
He looks at you, kind of like,
No, do not look at Unicorn. I want your answer, not hers.
She's gonna look at Cyrus and she's gonna give him like a you can do it kind of look.
he relaxes as he looks back to you, Koshka. And after about a minute of just silence from him, because, Cyrus, he finally speaks up. I don't want to be an aggressive killer, but I don't like berries. As he looks over to you, Theo. Like, he says berries and he looks at you and then looks back at Koshka.
You like eat her final berry just very slowly.
As you eat your final berry, again, like, he doesn't even realize, he kind of just like, ugh. Like, ugh.
I mean,
And then looks at
You
Koshka.
you do not have to be aggressive. Remember our fight?
You guys fought.
Oh yes. It was quite the sight to see. Too bad you were busy burning deer.
I don't want to remember that since I tried to kill you.
Yuna's gonna look back at. She's gonna look at Sarah's again. But you didn't, and you calmed down.
Only because you cast that spell.
She looks at Koshka. If he wanted to, he could have gone back to hurt you.
He could have tried.
She
This
shakes her
kitty
head.
prideful.
She's gonna look at Cyrus.
Wait, what did Fio just say?
He said this kitty's prideful.
Of course she is. After all, she's from a pride.
She's gonna say, "Don't let us keep you. Go hunt. Go have fun."
He smiles and nods, and then he looks at Koshka.
You see her genuinely look towards the village longingly. Fine. Let us go.
You do that! The both of you, that is.
There's like a little hesitation, but then Yuna goes, "Get the bigger game, Cyrus!"
He smiles, actually, like genuinely, and opens up his wings and takes flight.
Koshka drops on all six and just starts, for lack of a better word, galloping. Because I don't know. Well, I guess sprinting is
Yeah,
the better
sprint,
word.
I think. Yeah, it's the one.
Wait, why am I missing 2 HP?
You sh-
Fio probably.
Probably.
Anyway, Fio, I know you can win.
I know.
She's gonna pat her head. And then she's gonna look around. Sorry, you were gonna say Fio?
BRB, real quick. You guys go ahead and continue. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Real quick.
Same.
What do you feel about Koska?
I truly believe that she's good. She's just needs I don't want to say guidance because she's already smart enough. But I guess she just has to learn morals.
Isn't she like a grandma?
Wait, what? Sorry?
Isn't she a grandma?
Grandma?
Yeah, like a old lady.
She blinks. What makes someone an old lady?
I'm insulted, but that was hilarious.
Someone old. Well, the opposite. Well, you see, like me, I'm young, and I'm beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And Koska's like,
You
the
bitch!
opposite. And Koska's like, the opposite. So the opposite of young, because young is like born and, you know, you're just new to everything. I guess young means new, and old means New. I guess rusty? Dusty. Crusty?
What is happening?
she was calling Koshko grandma. Because she's
She's
old.
trying to explain old to Yuna. Cause she called Koshka old.
Oh, okay.
Do you mean, I guess, age? Ages?
Yeah. She's really old.
Does that mean I'm old?
How old are you?
I have no clue.
Oh.
Maybe, there's a 1 and another 1. She's like, you see her like kind of counting on her fingers. She's trying to like remember numbers. Maybe 5 and then add zeros.
Okay. How many summers have you been in?
She's
That's a lot of summers.
Winters?
lot.
If you want, Yuna, you can roll history to try to figure it out.
Let's see.
Wow!
Roll history to see if you can math.
To see if she can remember to
Remember
have a
time.
good estimation. But apparently she got a fucking nat 20. I was like, the chances are like a 5 fucking %, and she has -2. Like, how, like, come on, like,
Someone who relatively learned time and was timeless, basically, trying to figure out an estimate of her age.
you know, it
Yeah,
takes
but
you,
nobody's ever asked you about how many summers or winters and
you know, it takes you a while to think about it, but you don't know the exact number, but you know that it's, and especially where you lived, it was rather tempered year round, whatever year round means to you. But your best estimation is a lot. I'm sorry, even with the nat 20, and with the character that she's playing, it's difficult. As a DM, I admit defeat.
Am timeless.
and I guess you're still young.
She like puts
Timeless,
her
so
hands
that
in her.
means you
she-
have no. That means that you are not even halfway, or you're not even middle age yet. So therefore, you're young and you're beautiful.
Wait, what number did you give?
Oh, she said timeless.
Oh, bitch.
And after feeling say that, she like blushes a little bit and she puts her hands on her cheeks. She goes, "Oh, Theo, that's so sweet of you to say."
So, yeah, so Kotska is like, you know, she's old and grumpy and, you know, she's seen stuff.
I feel personally attacked.
So therefore, she has her own opinion on the world. You can say that's smart, or you can just say that's just different. I don't think she's very smart.
Like
I'm
I said,
starting to hate Theo more and more now.
I think she just needs to work on her morals. I think if we just, give her, turn her in the right direction, she might come around.
Maybe if we feed her enough berries.
That could work.
I'd like to see you try.
I'll get the tape.
Hmm. As they were talking, Yuna's gonna scan the area for Kalia.
Perception.
Perception. Did it roll? It did not roll. Oh, it did. No, it did not. That was you.
Guys don't see that. For some reason, it didn't whisper, even though I have it whispered.
Lol.
What if I do this? Well, I guess it doesn't fucking matter.
It's fine. I'm not gonna read it. I got rolled a 14, and as she's looking, she goes, "By the way, Theo, do you see Kalia?"
Do I see coffee?
Roll perception. Ew, no. I don't like your protein shake. They look like poop.
No, I don't see.
No, you don't. Okay, guys, when you whisper, every time you press enter for a new block, it counts as a new message. So watch your whispers, apparently.
Or you know, just if it's something secret, just Discord DM. For situations like that, anyway.
Yeah, I think for these more particular situations, I'm going to maybe Discord DM, which I kind of don't want to do, because I like to keep it in Roll20. But if I'm not given a choice, then I will. Okay.
That's fair.
Do I see Kalia?
What did you roll? 14?
14.
It's dusk. Stop it. Ignore that sound. Minecraft has a weird song. You guys do not see her.
Huh?
Fuck off, Anthony. Sorry. But
Did
you guys
need
don't see
something
her.
from
Uh-oh.
Did you need something from her?
I just wanted to know where she was.
I can go look for her.
Oh, what if we leave? There's a man.
You're in the sky. It's to be you, Stephen.
Okay.
Oh dear God, this isn't going to end well.
And I am gonna try to sprout my wings.
Roll. Constitution. Check.
That is 11. 11.
You have little baby wings. You guys see this, her just kind of lift her hands as these flames start to kind of trace around her body. They don't engulf her body, they just kind of like burst, like a surge and trace around her arms, and they kind of like flick off her hands, and she concentrates into putting wings, and you see these flames kind of come off her back, and then like it trails off and disappears, but then again another wave of flames, and she gets like Cupid wings. Not small, like they're they're enough to lift you up, but not too high. You look really cute though. You look like a fiery angel.
Um,
Is that enough for you to fly?
uh, um, this whole human transformation thing is just really complicated. It should, you know, they're big enough to get some air. I'll just stay kind of low. Just a bit over the treetops.
Yeah.
Alright, but if you don't see anything, come right back, okay? Maybe when they get back, we can look for her together.
Alright. And she's gonna take flight.
You do that, but you struggle a little bit. But you manage to just kind of flap your wings, and for the most part, you had a little exercise last time, but with the help of Koshka and Kalia, this time you kind of like spread your wings a little more, and you can feel the
Koshka?
strain. Yeah, Koshka, when you were lifting her up with your tendrils.
Oh, okay.
That was exercise.
Exercise.
Exercise. I flap, 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 and I burn everything.
You start flapping your wings and you find it a little difficult, and you're just kind of like trying harder, and you don't realize you're kind of exerting flames. And Yuna, you notice that these flames are getting a lot brighter and a lot hotter. Do you want to maybe move?
Yeah.
You do that. You
Be
you
careful.
feel you don't realize that you're doing this, and you just continue to just exert these flames, and finally you get yourself off the ground, and you feel the bit of strain on your wings as your weight brings you down just a little bit, but you're so filled with curiosity that you just managed to get yourself off the ground from sheer what was that thing I had you roll all that time?
Defiant.
Defiance from from your defiance.
Can I defy the laws of physics?
Roll defiance. Apparently not. You fly, and your wing gets a wing cramp, and you land on the floor. You just see her flying up, and then hit the floor.
Theo!
Your left wing hurts a bit.
Oh,
Theo, are you okay? She's gonna come up next to her.
he's hot.
Yeah, she is. You feel very warm, like a very warm environment coming from her.
Does your arm hurt? Can you cool your flames a little so I can look at it?
Oh, it's wings, right? Or they're arm wings? Are they harpy wings, or are they like
Then,
angel
well,
wings?
what do you
'Cause
want? I said
you said-
angel wings, but what do you want specifically?
Angel wings.
Okay, then they are angel wings.
Okay, so does any part of her hurt?
Did she tell you?
She's just like, it's like, wing cramp. I don't. She like tries to like move the wing.
You do notice one of her wing kind of twitches. It like one of them looks relaxed, the other one looks kind of tense.
Isn't that just made up of fire?
Yes.
The wings? Oh, are they made up of fire?
Oh,
Oh,
they're like feathery fire. Feather.
so
I mean,
is there flesh to it?
there's. Oh, it's hard.
Because
There's
then
feathers. and
okay.
on
How
top.
about this? Instead of getting a wing cramp, a crow rams into your face, and you fall down.
Okay, so my face hurts.
Goddamn crows!
Yes, you get a crow to your face, and it's on the floor. Birdie, no. And yeah, it's just the crow kind of like picks
Uncle
itself up and like
Crow!
pecks at the ground, and then takes flight.
And then she glares at the crow and is gonna
The crow flips you off. Just kidding.
shoot a fireball.
Roll to attack.
It's my sky. Get out of it. That is a it's not really I mean it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Huh?
My bad. Wait, why did I roll for Cyrus? Oh well, it's a 5. You hit it.
Yeah, it takes 3d6 fire damage.
Holy shit, dude!
It's a crow. I'm pretty sure you could roll a 1 on all 3 of those d6 and still kill it.
Just, roll for me.
Okay.
Watch it be something polymorphed.
3d. 12 damage.
Yeah, you kill it. You see it take flight. Feel you just kind of like glare at it, and you just shoot, and it falls to the ground.
Did Katie just eep?
Nope, that was Gladys. I mean, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I just feel like goes and she stands up. Gonna just go over to the crow and then she's gonna kick it.
Bird. You do that.
Theo, I think it's had enough.
When you kick it, you just hear ah.
Have you never heard of beating a dead horse? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Miss Horny Horse.
It's horny horse.
The fuck is wrong with me?
A lot.
Yes.
I hope that joke made you feeling good.
Yes, it did.
Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
I see y'all are cracking puns. I hope this doesn't drag on. Honestly, all these are unicorny. Alright, I'm gonna see myself out. Bye.
Please do. For fuck's sake.
Anthony, don't be a pussy.
Fuck!
That's literally the only cat pun I could think of at that moment.
Burn.
Bird.
As she asks Theo, she wants to try again. She's gonna try to take another look around from where she is.
She's just gonna rub her face. She's gonna take a deep breath, and then she's gonna think about punching Cyrus in the stomach.
I'm punching what?
Huh?
Did you say I'm punching Cyrus in the stomach?
I mean,
You could to fuel your curiosity. This is what you want to do.
yes.
Roll
For thoughts?
with disadvantage. I mean, no. Go ahead and no, y'all give it to you. You go ahead and just have the flight. Go ahead, please. Just go ahead and fly.
Yeah, she takes off again, and she's gonna just stay above the treetops, and she's going to look for Kalia.
You give me a perception.
Perception 19.
And Kalia, Kalia, can I have you roll stealth if you're hiding?
Sure, I can do it for this.
Yeah. It's in regards to this.
That's a big no.
Yeah, okay. Do you still let me give me, hold on. Hold on. So I didn't finish typing out that message.
Hey,
Yeah, I can
Kalia.
tell.
Hey, Kalia, what's cracking?
Okay, hold on. I put Kakalia.
Chameleon. She comes and goes.
Take on me.
Come chameleon.
Come crazy.
Take on me. Take on
Don't forget, we still have karaoke night tomorrow.
Hey, I just met you.
And this is crazy.
So here's my uwu. My crewmate.
So here's my kitty, so pet it, baby.
Oh god. Alright.
I won't want to. What? Someone take a bathroom break.
Who?
Anyone. Someone just take a quick break. I have to type stuff up for 2 people real quick.
Cyrus? Do you wanna hunt some deer now? Come on, let's go.
So I know you said deer now, but because the song says snowman, I thought you were gonna say some deer men, and I was like, what? Are those a thing?
I mean, it kind of is. What do you think a
Of course.
satyr is?
Oh, jeez.
Also,
But
there are venison venison centaurs.
You probably killed someone.
Does that sound familiar?
No. Why would it?
I'm going after that bougie.
I know you are.
Do you want to hunt a deer, man?
No, let's go and play.
Looking at deer's dick.
There's the... What?
Oh.
I never see you anymore. I'm out the door. It's like you gone away. We used to be best buddies. And now we're not.
We used to be struck buddies. But now we're not.
No, you're not the worst no more.
Can I ride on your back now?
We rolled a 14 for your perception, right?
Oh, it's a
Hey.
19.
19? Oh
Yeah.
shit, did I really not?
Wait, she has a
Plus 5.
+5 in wisdom?
No, perception. I'm proficient in perception.
Oh, okay. That
And perception
proficiency.
and proficient.
I am not proficient in perception.
I got a bird's eye view. Eagle eye. They call me. Hawkeye.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
You should be.
Don't give me hope. Anything but that.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
A butterfly comes at you, Theo.
Oh my
I
god.
scream.
You scream! The butterfly panics and flies away.
No, it was gonna avenge his fallen comrade. But then again, the third one did get you, Theo.
The fuck?
Oh, like seriously, I scream when butterflies come in.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I don't like it when things, anything that flies, like if it's not like, oh, a fly, I'm like used to flies, but anything bigger than like that, because butterflies are bigger. If it like flies near me, I panic.
Intriguing.
Hatcher's gonna learn how to fly to make you, like, to scare you or something.
It's like butterflies, beetles, freaking bees, wasps. Um. Yeah, I don't like big things flying near me.
You don't like big things, do you?
Yeah, prefer them small. Right, Cyrus?
I like how she completely ignored it.
I said, what the fuck? But I guess my mic didn't catch it. Anthony, you got it?
Give me a hot second, fam.
You got it. And, not quite yet, Theo, but you will find Kalia.
ODM.
Yeah.
Where am I in regards to these, beings?
You are like 5 to 10 feet from them. They are on an obvious path, and you are hidden within you are hiding yourself within groves, but you kind of stepped on a really loud stick.
How do I do this? I want to menacingly walk up to them.
Can I snipe someone?
You want to menacingly look at them?
I want to menacingly walk up to them.
Roll intimidation.
Hey, your girl's got a -1 in anything charisma. Where the fuck is it? Okay, let's go. Not one.
Whoa! 3.
I'm gonna like trip over or something.
You kind of come out from the bushes. They don't see your face, but your presence seems it weighs heavily on them, and you feel like you're giving you know that you are an intimidating creature. You have no issue walking up to them, and you're used to creatures like them essentially bowing to you. And you just hear the woman go, oh, it's a young girl. Where did she come from?
I'm going to mentally facepalm.
You do that. Miss, where did you come from? Are you alright?
Think fast in my head.
Yes, you realize your intimidation completely didn't work.
I seem to have strayed a little bit far from my, party of sorts. I'm so sorry to bother you with such an ordeal. If, they were heading down this path, and I think they might have, if I do remember, there's a town up ahead. They might have gone there already to stay the night, and I'm a little bit worried that they might, you know... Yeah, I really messed up.
Well, do you need us to take you back? I mean, I wouldn't mind going back. Now, calm down, you hear the guy say. Shh. And then you see him turn around and he starts talking to her, like, they start talking to each other quietly. If you want to listen, you can.
I will listen.
Roll, what would you roll to listen in?
Perception.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was perception, but roll perception. You know that we're supposed to be going. We're on a time crunch. Yes, but she's so young. She needs our help. And you just like again, like you can see that she's trying to convince him to go back. And then he says, "Look, she has a party not too far from here. She can just walk back to them. I don't even know why I, I have a sneaking feeling that she's just trying to hop on and what's it called? A hitch a ride."
So, right.
Theo,
Stowaway.
you see Kalia out on not a road, and you see a caravan.
I go to them.
You do that.
I go to
Go ahead, you flew off. That's all you heard.
Yeah, you see like flies to Kalia, and then she she goes to and she like lands with them, like she lands like behind Kalia, and then she like walks up to group, and then she's like looking at the people.
You see them both like stop talking and then just like and look at you behind you, Kalia.
I go ahead and give a head tilt. Is everything okay?
They're just kind of like the woman just kind of like lifts her hand and like points behind you. Who is that?
Oh. Hi there, Theo.
What are you doing?
I strayed a little bit too far away from the others and saw them and thought I could ask them to point me in the right direction.
What direction?
Back to you guys, sort of. You know, there's a town a little bit that way.
She looks at the caravan. Hey, but
What did
they
you
know
say,
where
Kitty?
we are.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what was that?
How would they know where we were?
Well, we were walking on the path, if you remember, and I kind of lost which side is which way, and was just asking about which way would be heading to the town. I don't really actually know the name. I was never told.
She looks at the people. She's like, I guess, but you know, Cyrus would have got really mad if you went missing. You know, because you do belong to him.
Yeah, that's sort of a thing, I guess. I turn back around to face the other two. It seems that one of my party members has decided to has found me, so I think I should be heading back on my way. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for bothering you guys.
Hi, I'm Theo.
Oh no, if you really want us to take you to town, we can take you to town, but I mean, enough of that. We're not going back to town. We have to leave. It was a pleasure meeting you both, but we have to go. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Help me. I want to go back. Ignore her, please. We're just
I look at Kalia.
We heard that. I heard that. I heard that, right?
yeah. But she was like if you can insight it if you want.
Sure, I'll inside it. Okay, that's a big no. Another thing. But before you guys go, it seems like a little bit of an odd question considering, things. But have you guys heard about any, I don't know, unicorns or something around?
Unicorns. What a strange question.
Well,
The guy just kind of like looks at you. Why are you asking about unicorns?
well, haven't you noticed I'm a little girl? I kind of like them, and I heard some stories about them, and I just thought that it'd be interesting to see one. I know that
Roll deception.
-1, guys. Here we go. Oh,
You got this.
7. I'm getting all the low rolls. I'm getting all the low rolls.
Can I help?
How do you want to help? You can go ahead and help, and then roll. Kalia, you can then roll with advantage.
Yeah, unicorns. They're like I love unicorns. They're really magical, and they have these like cute horns on their head, and they have flowing long hair, and they're just so majestic. And oh my
Speaking,
God, me and Kalia, we love unicorns. Have you seen one?
speaking of magical, what are you?
What am I?
Your flames. You just jumped up from behind her.
Oh,
What are
I'm a-
you? And then the woman's like, calm down. Just maybe they're just. I don't. Maybe
Well,
they're.
okay. I'm sorry. Let me formally introduce myself. Kalia, this is my little sister Theo.
Hang on.
I'm super sorry that we're bothering you guys. Maybe we should just go home.
The man and the woman look at each other simultaneously, and then again they both look at you too. And then she looks at the man, and she kind of like whispers something to him. If you want to listen, roll perception.
Sure. There we go.
Well,
Theo, you notice a butterfly flying by. You what?
I hide behind Kalia.
The butterfly kind of flutters around you as Kalia listens in. You hear the man say, perhaps we might want to pay someone if we're going to be running into. And you can see him look at Theo. More creatures like this. They don't seem. Well, she doesn't seem violent, but what if we run into? And then she's like, what if we run into a dragon, or I don't know, something that could eat us? And then he's like, you're probably right.
Laughs in Russian accent.
Is everything okay? I kind of just like interrupt.
They both stop and they look at you. Oh, yes. We're just trying to take some supplies to another town, and we just kind of want to like move quickly. And then
At
you see
night?
the man nods at you. He's like, yes, and we should get going again.
Wait, isn't it
Oh,
dangerous?
it's really not safe to be traveling at such an hour.
You see the woman hit the guy. I told you.
We should travel during the day where it's safe. You know, a lot of things come out at night. Like lions.
I want to
Lions
start
and tigers
using
and bears, oh
reservoir
my.
water around me to grab a hold of their land vessel.
The entirety of the vessel.
Probably just either the wheels, possibly the horse, possibly get rid of the horse, cut off whatever it's connected to. Whatever seems the most viable options.
Are you doing this? Are you sneaking, or are you?
I would try to as we're conversing with them.
You roll a sneak, and Theo, you can roll persuasion.
Stealth check.
Yeah. Did I say sneak stealth? Feel your
Or-
argument is compelling, but it's also kind of all over the place. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll stealth at advantage because they are distracted with Fio's strange, but
We're gonna roll lower though.
let's do it.
Oh, we rolled a little higher.
What do you specifically want to do?
Let's get the horse out of here. No one needs a horse. Horses are overrated. Get a donkey.
This is my
So-
burro.
This is me.
I am so glad Robert showed us that movie.
It's so bad. It's so good.
That's some mystical shit.
You know, what are you doing? Okay, you know you are all alone at that time, everyone.
I mean,
Sort of
she
love.
flew off in a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see her having like an internal like, if I go, and Cyrus gets back to be so mad. But then if I don't follow, then he could be in trouble. She didn't say where she was going. She's like going back and forth.
As you're going back
She's
and
creating
forth.
a divot in the ground.
Oh, guys, I can just see the spiral in her eyes and she falls on the ground. It's like, ah!
Yeah, she's pacing.
You notice that the ground, like it looked like you created a hole in the ground as you're pacing back and forth. When you look down, you realize you're in the hole that Cyrus dug.
She's gonna try to climb out.
You do that.
What do I do?
What do I do? Do.
Can I roll? Can I roll a whiz?
If you want to, go for it.
$23.
You find the confidence to go.
Okay, if I just explain to Cyrus later what happened, he'll be fine. He won't get mad at you. He won't get mad at you. And she starts walking.
Maybe she make like hard footprints.
But as she's walking, she's going to make flowers.
Confident flowers.
You do that. You notice as you start walking, you look back and you see, like, not an extravagant bouquet trailing behind you, but you do see the grass is taller to the point where it's kind of like leaning over, and the occasional flower, and even a small trail of glitter, which eventually disappears.
Not enough love, you know. You need more love, more flower power.
Right? She goes, I can leave a trail! And she's going to like just walk and be like, think happy thoughts and leave flowers. That's like jewelry craft.
You continuously leave a trail of flowers. It's. Do you want to like do this out of Druidcraft, or do you want to do this out of like Una?
Unicraft.
Unicraft.
Unicraft. What would it be if it's Unicraft?
If it's Unicraft, it's going to be like a roll based off your wisdom. If it's a Druidcraft, it's going to be like a straight, essentially what I described.
Yeah, I will think I'll take. Since I rolled really good, I'm going to take my chances with just the Druidcraft. I don't want to-
Okay.
Yeah, so she's going to Druidcraft and make a trail of flowers.
You do that.
Yeah. And she's gonna like rush off towards where Fio.
I'm going to say you come in at the time when you see You have a passive perception of 17, so you notice that Kalia is making not a reservoir, but like you see water kind of coming from behind Kalia, and then just kind of snaking around the caravan.
Mm. She is going to
And there's bears, and there's boars, and there's tigers, and
They are just watching her talk right now. You also notice.
and wolves. The wolf,
she's gonna telepathically talk to Kalia.
6-legged cats. Oh,
Six-legged what?
6-legged cats. They're crazy.
Kalia, you're gonna hear in your head, Kalia, what are you doing?
Wait, did Theo just call Koshka crazy?
Well, essentially.
I mean, she kind of is.
You hear back, they're talking something about mystical creatures, and I was seeing if they're saying anything about, unicorns, and, well, they seem to be just insurance purposes.
What? No. Well, thank you for trying. But we have to go back before Cyrus and Kushkakip.
What's wrong with Cyrus and Koshka?
They don't want to make a man again.
You said before they get back.
Yes. They don't know I left, too.
Where did they go?
Oh, they went hunting.
Oh, this is telepathically.
Oh.
She is gonna say what Theo said, though. Hunting.
She gives like a quiet, audible sigh, and retracts her water back real fast. Anyway, Fia, we should probably get back before, mother and father starts to, get irate. I'm sure they wouldn't want you out here so long.
If they're gonna travel at night, they're gonna be in danger. Especially now that that cat is hunting at night.
Oh yes, I've been hearing strange rumors about cats going and hunting at night, as well as a young drake around these parts.
And green drake.
Going
with
back, I don't
teeth.
care what you say, and you see her kind of like moving, like having the horses turn around. You see the horses kind of pulling back as they start to make a U-turn, and he's like, "Well, wait, if we don't deliver this stuff," she's like, "Nope, nope, I don't want to hear it. Get on this caravan. We're going back."
Got him.
Yep, you guys successfully convinced this scared woman.
I feel so proud of myself right now. I really shouldn't. I helped scare a woman for no reason. I mean, like, no, there is reason. There's Koshka. If we could also get a ride, that'd be great.
They look at each other, and the man sighs. You are welcome to join. Do you want to ride back to the town? Because that's where we're going straight towards.
Oh, that'd be lovely to take.
Well, I don't see why not. Hop on. And then the guy's like, "Well, where am I going to sit?" She's like, "You're walking." Atra.
What?
The guy grunts and he says, "Of course." Here, and he kind of helps. He offers you guys to go sit on the caravan next to the woman, and he looks at Theo with her flames and he says, "Exactly what are you?"
She's my sister. That's incredibly rude to ask.
Sisters don't just burst into flames. And he
Yeah.
kinda,
And I guess men are incredibly prideful and really want to kill themselves as they travel at night.
And they grow hair out of their face.
"Ooh, you hear that?" And he's like, "Ugh, of course, of course." And she's like, you guys look at her and she's like, she's just like mentally tallying points for herself as she seems kind of prideful about this.
I kind of smugly whisper, men.
You just hear, "Ugh, I know."
I know this might be a little bit rude, but I kind of have to know. What's your relationship, the two of you?
He's my brother.
Oh no.
Siblings.
I'm so sorry.
You guys see the man just glaring at you too. You know you're gonna get on?
She's not there. Oh well, I don't know if they saw her. She's supposed to be
Okay,
well,
okay,
you
my
had a-
bad. I was gonna mental telepath you back.
yeah, she
Just
was
head
at
back real fast. We'll be tell Cyrus that we'll possibly meet you guys in the village.
Wait, what? We were supposed to camp out.
Love you.
You do see them traveling back and you hear the clopping of horse hooves and the lovely woman chatting with the girls as the guy hunched over walking alongside. He seems defeated and done with the day. Are you okay there, Katie?
So we're supposed to head back. Love you.
Love you.
What? Kalia!
Tell Cyrus we love you too? Question mark. Let's meet us back in the town. What have I done? I don't know, but I love it.
Don't worry, Mom. We're gonna fight some unicorns.
Yeah, telepathically.
Yeah.
I don't know you're there then.
I don't. Let me see how far away can they be for tele. Isn't it 10 feet?
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius.
Oh, let's see if my hiding skills are good then. If I'm 10 feet away.
Yes.
Right through?
Sneak for me, ho. Sneak.
Come on, you're a unicorn. You're a master at these.
You
Oh,
stealthy.
yeah.
You stealthy, ho. You
She's-
successfully stealth
Okay, what is she hiding behind?
a big rock
Okay. She's
in the shape of a unicorn.
They would never suspect it.
It's like, have you guys seen Tangled, right? When the horse
Yeah.
hides behind the rock and
Oh, I
pulls
thought
a
you were
branch
gonna
to itself.
I thought you were gonna mention Undertale.
I was thinking more of Emperor's New Groove when the guy was flattened himself against the wall that was pointing at him.
Oh yeah. She sees and then she's like, she is going to then reply, "Okay, fine, we'll meet you in town.
Okay, sorry.
Take care of Theo."
I will.
And then you hear hang up.
You just hear, and that is where we end the session.
Oh God, what have I gotten myself into?
Could have just left with Theo. Why did you ask for a ride back?
Cause is it not strange for a little girl not to ask her a ride back?
Just this girl's on fire. What are you?
My sister, the fuck off!
What are you? How old are you?
Are you legal?
Oh my gosh. This is I truly did not expect some of these things, especially Atra's little flirty moments.
No.
Why did you not expect those?
Because I don't know how to make Cyrus react.
I mean,
It was only a matter
How
of
do you-
time.
Una,
It was
Cyrus.
yeah, but Cyrus is such a
Posta.
different character. Cyrus
Yeah,
is
but
more
I'm
like
sure
what-
sorry,
uh-huh,
if
uh-huh, yeah,
if
uh-huh, yeah.